Good morning. It is the second week of school and it's Tuesday. I had an amazing 3-day, sorry, I'm shaking the camera like crazy. I had an amazing 3-day weekend. I went on a girls trip with my boyfriend's mom and sister and it was super relaxing, exactly what I needed. Didn't think about school at all. So yeah, it's 6:40 and I'm off to school. I don't have morning duty this week, so I'm going in a little bit later. So ideally I'd like to be there, so I'm gonna go. This is what my classroom looks like. Oh gosh, after having to stay an hour after school. Like, I don't even know what happened back there. Oh goodness. The popcorn stools were all out too, but I kicked them in. I made my copies for today. I have to find my kids' morning work, and then I could put up their new morning message and homework. Alright guys, so I've got all my copies made. Now I'm just organizing my desk and getting ready for the day. Lunch choice is up, morning message is up. I need to pick a quote, and I'm just going to put the camera away so I could start my day. See you later. So I'm currently going through and grading the twos multiplication and division quizzes I didn't get to today. I'm going through their sticky notes. I had them write down their top 3 jobs, and I'm gonna try to pick their jobs. So I was meeting with the math teachers and we were planning, and then my grandma called me, so I've been doing some things, but didn't get to vlog. It's like 5:30 now. Of course, you know, this is my life, guys. But I got the numbers on the job wall, and I really love it. They're so little and cute. And so jobs for my first class are done. I only have 24 kids, so I only need 24 jobs. And then the blank ones, like this table captains, and then the bottoms down here, may be for my other class, but we'll see. I definitely will need table captains. I just still trying to figure out how this classroom's running and things. So that's what that looks like. I have my anchor chart paper out because I need to make a anchor chart about all the different forms that we're learning. I hate that I don't have it up yet. Look at my board, guys. That is just a horrible whiteboard. So I think I'm going to keep the quote really quick and get that up, so there's one less thing I have to do tomorrow, and then I'm gonna go. Got this from Diary of a 5th grader, and I tried to copy her fonts and stuff, but it's not about being the best, it's about being better than you were yesterday. I still want some like friendly work hard quotes right now. And I think it turned out really nice. I like it. I usually tape down the bottom, so I'll do that tomorrow. I'm gonna head out now. All right, so I just got home. My hair is up. My amazing boyfriend is cooking dinner, and I love him very much. And I'm currently writing some thank you notes because I had one student, super sweet. Her mom wrote this whole like introduction letter explaining like her family, where they work, what learning styles work best for her, and she gave me a Starbucks gift card too. And so that was really cool. I wish that every parent could do that, not give me a Starbucks gift card, but kind of like introduce their family and stuff. I may do something in the future, like next year, where I have some kind of introduction thing for them to fill out because it's super informative and really helpful. So I wrote a thank you note to her, and then I'm writing another thank you note to another sweet girl who keeps bringing me her old books from her bedroom. She said that she's read these over and over again and she's having a big girl room now, so she's getting rid of old things and keeps bringing me her old books, so I'm writing her a thank you note. And then I might write 2 more. One of my students from last year wanted me to write her an end of the year note because I had her student teaching and I wrote them all end of the year notes, and she kept it and brought it in, and she asked me to write her another one and I never did, so I'll probably do that as well right now. So I've had some downtime and now I've pulled out my lesson plan and record book. I'm going to put my first grades in. I may combine these two. I had them do a little table today, and then I had them do writing a letter to explain how by mix. We have 2 Maxes in the class and this kid is like, I'll go by mix. So I had them to do 2 different sheets to practice different things going on at once. So I'm gonna look through these. Depending on how they do is how I'll input the grades, but I don't have any of their names in my grade book yet. So I'm going to find the first grade page and go ahead and write my kids' names. Alright, so going through this, I decided that I'm not taking a grade for this classwork specifically. It was some stuff that's like still new and I should use it for small group and small group planning, not to hold it against the kids for trying. So that's that. And then this, I decided I'm just going to use it to look over to see their thinking and see if anyone that I'm pulling for a small group is stuck with their explanation. So, good morning. I'm running a little, not technically behind. I'll still make it to work before I'm supposed to be there, but it's 6:54 and last week I got to work around 6:30, so it's fine because it's Wednesday, so it's my 3-hour planning day, which goes by so fast. So I hope that I have some time to myself today. We do our PLC meeting, like the whole 4th grade team, during this time, so we don't have to meet before or after school. But that takes up a lot of time, especially in the beginning of the year when we're trying to work the kinks out of everything and try to just figure everything out. Yes, that's why I was not in a rush today. It wasn't like I was tired. I just felt like enjoying bed a little bit longer because I could. So I have to get to school, set up the morning meeting, and set up the lunch choice just for today. I got my kids jobs like I showed you yesterday, but I'm gonna have them start that at the end of the day today. I'll talk to you guys later. So lunch choice done, schedule for enrichment day, and morning message done. And now I'm going to get my desk together. Hey guys, it's the end of the day. I'll show you some things I did today. So I cleared my board, wiped it down. I made this place value chart, anchor chart. I just need to fill in my expanded notation because we went over that today. We made it up to the 100,000s, and tomorrow I'm gonna try to add some millions in there. We just need a lot of practice with each of the forms. So I think the sooner I get through millions, the sooner we'll be able to do more practice games and stuff. This is how my vocabulary is looking in the pocket charts. They don't fit directly next to each other, but that works. And I did my morning message for tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to change my schedule. So it's our back to normal schedule. And yeah, I don't have to put up lunch choice now that my kids know their jobs. And this is how everything is looking. I've taken out my dry erase pockets for an activity we're doing tomorrow. I'll set them up in the morning with my markers, and I'm ready to head out. Good morning, guys. It's 6:44, so I'm out a little bit earlier today, which is nice. It is my bun day today. And yeah, I'm feeling good. Math is going really well, and today will be our 3rd day of science. So we haven't done much in science, but we need to get a move on in science. So yeah, let's head out. So you may notice that the classroom is kind of dark. My windows are open. That's because the school has no power. What a day. That means I made spinners and I can't copy them because there's no power. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do. My kids can make spinners themselves. We'll just do that. But great. So I'm gonna sit in the dark and start putting my papers in the dry erase pockets. So I have an activity to do today in the dark. So since the power's out, I couldn't make my copies, so I just wrote it down. So I have enough spinners for, there's 16, so I could do partner activities for our practice. So we're gonna do this. It's all numbers in different forms up to 100,000, and they spin the paper clip to decide what form they're writing it in. If it lands on the form that it's already written in, obviously they spin again, and then they'll move on to this and finish it for homework. Hi guys. Of course the air conditioner just turned on. So, as you can tell, the power came back on. It came back on like shortly after the day started, so it wasn't too exciting, just made the kids talk like crazy when they first came in the morning. What happened to my light? So, yes. Today was a pretty good day. I'm just a little flustered right now. I feel like I'm not teaching science the way that I taught it last year, because science was the only thing I taught last year in social studies. So I really dove into it and really focused on it. And this year it's kind of just like the end of the day, quick, teach it, move on, you know? And I don't want it to be that way. I gave the kids an assignment today, and they were really confused. So I need to take a step back and start putting more effort into science as well. So tomorrow we have a quiz in math, which will take 30 to 40 minutes of our time. The other time we also have our multiplication for twos, kids who are retaking their times tables, and we'll do a little, I'm gonna do a review game on Kahoot. I'm going to organize my classroom a little bit. Today there was a cockroach in my room. I haven't found it yet. I'm highly disturbed. So something funny that happened today, since our power was out this morning. Since our power was out this morning, the pencil sharpener didn't work. The pencil sharpener is supposed to be used in the mornings, and my kids have been so amazing about that. I had to break out the super sharpener. the one that makes pencils really sharp. So now they love this one and they're always going to want to use this one. And I did not want them to use this one this year because it takes long. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. Now I'm working on my contact log binder because I have a few things I need to document. I made this sheet. The one I used last year was just not simple, so I simplified it a lot. This is my reason for the contact. This is what the parents respond. And then I have the alphabet tabs and I organize it by last name. So I'm not going to go ahead and set up one for every kid. When I need to, I'll just go to the back and there's my extra copies. And I put a sheet protector in so I can slide in any notes in here, and I'll copy agenda notes and if important emails come through, or just handwritten notes, or notes like I have a little oops slip here from one of the art teachers. I just want to keep track of behavior notes and stuff like that in here. And I'm going to test out centers tomorrow. So I have our dice roll game that we played this week. I have our puzzle pieces matching in the thousands place. I have the activity we did today for the spinner and writing it in different form based on what the spinner says. And I have a deck of cards in the 100,000s that they can play Go Fish with, or just try to match them up. We will see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 games. I totally just remembered that I have a seat warmer and I should probably turn off the radio. Good morning. I'm trying to get to school so I can make some copies. That's why I'm already on the road. But it is Friday. We have a math quiz today. I did a lot of prep yesterday. So today should be a good day. What I do this morning was put this together as an example so the assistants can make it. So this is for parent night. Hey, so clearly I'm at home. And I was just grading my math quizzes, and so far in my homeroom, well, I've graded all the ones in my homeroom, only 3 kids scored below a 70 out of 24. And I had 1 100 and 2 97s. I'm very pleased. It makes me feel like what I'm doing is working and I'm really happy. I'm a little scared to do my next class. My second class is an odd split. My first class, mostly everyone is pretty even. They're all like on the same playing field. They all participate. Like, it's a really great class. My second class, I mean, it's also a really great class, but I have my AIG kids, and then I have the ESL cluster. I have 2 EC students. I have, actually, I think that's it. But so then some middle kids in between there. But so I have the like pretty low and the really high. So it's so difficult. I think I need to learn how to, or I need to partner the kids up better with like AIG, ESL. That way they can, like, I can use the AIG kids' strengths to strengthen my ESL students. So yes, I'm super excited. This quiz, not fun to grade, but it's okay. What I ended up doing is, if they only had like one little mistake in the box, I would give them half credit. But if they had more than one mistake, then they just got it wrong because clearly something was off. Now this student, I'm struggling to figure out what to do because he got his expanded notation, but he didn't put his plus signs in between his parentheses. And so I don't know if I should give him half credit for each of those or just count it as right, because he really knows this stuff. He only got one problem wrong on the front. So that would drop his grade a lot, you know? So I'm waiting for my partner teacher, not my partner teacher, but another 4th grade teacher, the teacher I planned math with, waiting for her to respond to me to see what I should actually do. But today was a really great day. Centers were a little chaotic because I didn't necessarily put any rules in place. I was kind of like, okay, we're going to do some rotations today with the games that we've been playing throughout the week. And we didn't have a lot of time, so I just kind of jumped right into it and didn't explain how to clean up and transition and everything, which is fine because that wasn't my goal today. I just wanted to see how it would work with this class I have. And I'm pretty sure they can handle it because I wasn't even walking around the whole time because I was handling a situation. Oh my goodness. Today, a fortune teller was being passed around my classroom. Now, you know, typically fortune tellers are nice and they're like, oh, you won a Lamborghini or something silly. Had some pretty nasty curse words in it. So, while they were doing their stations, I was emailing parents and talking to the students and handling the situation. And I'm really proud of myself because I believe I handled it extremely well. And yeah, so I wasn't monitoring completely the whole time, but I was like every now and then, and for the most part everyone was on task and it was really great. So I'm really excited. I think it's going to work. So that's all I have to say for now.